So this is going to be a brief summary, an overview of my project as a whole. I think as a whole I'm proud of it. I think I've done really well. Obviously it's annoying that I had to change my idea, but it got to that point where I just didn't think that the idea I'd originally come up with was going to give me enough development as a company, because at the end of the day this is what we're setting up. We're setting up a company. I was able to do a load of things that I've never done before. So for example, I got to design my own website, which was really good, because originally I thought, oh, I'll make it from scratch and it would be brilliant and I'll be able to say, oh, I can now do this. But in reality, I've never done it before. And after looking at tutorials and ways of potentially making it myself, I realized that I didn't have the time, and I wanted to spend more time getting potential clients to get my contact base much bigger, because I thought that would be a more effective use of my time than fiddling about with a website. So I used the Wix website, which was really easy to use. It made me look better at making websites than I actually am, because it was so sleek and so easy to use. So I'm very happy with that. I was able to get a lot of feedback from a lot of people, be that small businesses around the area, which I kind of showed my website to. And they said, oh yeah, this is really good, I'm not too keen on that. And that's why the alterations were made. I was able to put hyperlinks into YouTube channels that have got all the ADT videos that I produced. I'm not sitting here saying it was all brilliant. I think I wish I would have taken on a bit more a few more contacts and a few more clients, but I didn't get the client base that I needed. I got enough, so I've now got a bit of a portfolio. I wanted to expand that. I think using the idea of doing some free videos for students was great, because that got me a group of contacts that then said if they knew of any work that was either paid or uni student, they would get in contact with me to see if I'd be interested in doing it. So that's panned out. I've got one more that could potentially be happening, so that's really interesting. It's really good because it helped me like just practice the basic stuff of editing cheesy little videos for a media company that wanted these to push out. I think doing the basics is really essential, because it just keeps you sharp, and it just keeps all those little things like making sure the text doesn't cover the person, making sure it's all in time and seamless, and there's no bits where it's boring or anything like that was really good. Working with Plant Perfections was really good, because it kind of hammered home that it's not necessarily the contacts that you don't have, it's the people that you might least expect that go, actually, yeah, we could use you to do this work for us. So I think my naivety about that, originally I was hesitant to talk to kind of my contact base, like my friends, my family and that sort of thing, because I thought, oh, none of them are in this industry, they won't know anyone or won't know of any work going. But then when it actually came up naturally in conversation that this is what I was doing at uni, and they then said, oh, we'd be interested in you doing that because we're trying to focus on our social media. So that was really important and really helpful. But yeah, I think there's a lot that I've learned. So the ease of doing stuff like website design, it was always seemed a bit daunting to me. Getting the contact base was really good. I do wish I'd been able to do a bit more work, but obviously coursework from other areas, and it took precedent, because at the end of the day that's what's going to get me my degree, whereas this is just work to kind of build up a portfolio base. So yeah, I think as a whole I've done really well. Obviously there'll be areas which I'll discuss which I could have done in a little bit better, which will go into the presentation that goes on next week. But other than that, yeah, no, I'm really happy with everything that was produced, and I think yeah, I've done well. So yeah.